Hello everyone, my name is AZZATRU, how are you, and welcome to another Star Wars Battlefront 2 video of mine. And in this video I am going to be talking about the lack of skins for Luke Skywalker in Battlefront 2, because it's an important issue, I think, in terms of content, because after all, Luke is the main character of Star Wars essentially, and he is probably the most important, or one of the most important characters. He's a character that most people like to play as on the hero side, and the fact that we are 2 games into Battlefront as a franchise from EA and DICE, and essentially we've had 2 skins, technically 3, for him, which is ridiculous. This is not going to be a hateful video, but I'm going to be talking about skins we should be seeing and things that have been created via mods and other stuff, but here are the facts. So we are nearly a year into Battlefront 2 and we've got 2 skins for Luke. We have his post-Return of the Jedi outfit, which is slightly different to the one seen in the film. It's set for his appearance on Pilio in the campaign, so that is why it looks as it is. And we also have his Hoth outfit as well, which, don't get me wrong, looks incredible, but we literally got like 2.5 years ago for free for a community challenge in the first game, and yet we still don't have any other skin for Luke, and he has so many other iconic looks. So we know we're going to be getting more hero skins in the fall of this year, which is great, and I really hope a bunch of those are for Luke, but I just can't help but feel we're only gonna get like 1 or 2. If you look at it this way, Lando has like 6, Han has like 6. I feel like Luke should have that amount, if not more right now. As Ben, the community manager, did mention, skins do take time to make, and getting them correct, approved, the animations and stuff like that, especially things that involve different brand new cloths, it takes some time to get it working perfectly, especially for 3 different platforms. Mods can only go so far. So these are the skins I think we should be seeing for Luke. Kicking things off with a skin that we actually have a mod for, and it is the Endor outfit for Luke. So we already have one for Leia, which looks fantastic. We got that in the first game, and then it was brought to the second game, and I feel like an epic version for Luke would be great. You know, it would cost 40,000 credits, but it would look fantastic with that hat, with that cloak. The colours would just look completely different to the other skins we have. It would work really well on Endor, of course, and Takodonna. Another skin that has been requested since the first game, to be honest, is Luke's Bespin outfit. And for me, I wouldn't say it's as iconic for me personally, but I know for a lot of people that love Empire Strikes Back, it's almost more relatable and more iconic than his Return of the Jedi outfit. You know, he will have that blue lightsaber, he will have this skin that just looks great, and it would work really well on a map like Administrator's Palace. Like, it would look so perfect because it matches the film perfectly. Now, as for a skin I can't see us getting, Farmer Luke would be a nice addition because he would have probably different hair, he would look a lot younger, and it would be interesting to see how it would look because it's the first time we see Luke Skywalker in Star Wars in terms of the release order. And I do think this is a skin we should see because although we don't see him necessarily fight using the lightsaber in this skin, nevertheless it's quite different to his others, and it will be the youngest Luke skin we would see. And relating to that era of Luke as a pilot would be a nice addition, I think, because, you know, people have made it in mods, and I feel like it would be very, very different. It's all orange, he will have a helmet, he will look completely different to anyone else on the battlefield, and, you know, from the Battle of Hoth, it works very well, and of course, the destruction of the very first Death Star. I think this is probably a epic, I would say, because it looks completely different. Now, the next 3 skins are going to be ones I don't think we will get. So the first one is his A New Hope throne room outfit. You know, when they're celebrating the destruction of the Death Star and he gets awarded a medal from Princess Leia and the Rebellion, he does wear this outfit, which looks cool, but is only seen briefly, and I would love to see this as a skin in Battlefront eventually, but I feel like there is much more important priorities in terms of skins that need to get out there. And same goes for Luke Return of the Jedi. Having a skin that would be identical to Return of the Jedi, potentially even having a hood like he does have when he enters Jabba's palace would be pretty cool, but like I said, we probably wouldn't get this purely because we have a very similar skin, at least for the time being, already in the game. So as much as I'd like a perfect looking Return of the Jedi outfit, potentially with a hood, I just can't see it happening anytime soon. And same goes for Luke Skywalker in Stormtrooper disguise. You know, this would also work with Han as well. I think it would be very unique, but I just can't see it happening, given it would lead to people getting a bit confused. Even without the helmet on, it would still cause a bit of confusion for the Empire when you are playing as them. But to be honest, DICE were actually working on this skin for both Han and Luke back in the first game with the Death Star DLC. They wanted these skins to release, but they didn't have time to finish them, and there were other complications, so that's why we didn't get them. Now let's move on to a much older Luke. There are two skins that would be absolutely incredible legendary skins, I think. So the first one would be Luke Skywalker, Jedi Master on Acto. You know, he looks fantastic even with that long hair and beard. He is still a Jedi Master wearing Jedi-like robes, and hood or no hood, it would look fantastic. He would have different voice lines because he would sound a lot older, and I still think this should be in the game. It's a little unlikely we will get something as dramatic and changing as this, but one can hope for it, right? It's not out of the possibility of happening, even if it does take several months to get it from now. And a very similar skin, but one with a lot less hair, is his crate outfit. And we do see it in flashbacks of the destruction of the Jedi Temple with Luke, but I still feel like we should get it because he did fight, technically fight anyway, Kylo Ren on Crate in The Last Jedi, and that short hair is very reminiscent of what Luke Skywalker used to look like 30 years ago, and it would be pretty cool. I mean, he'd have his blue lightsaber maybe his green, I don't know. That's actually going to be a tough choice because in the sequence on Crate, he holds the then broken blue lightsaber as his holographic weapon, but he would technically have his green lightsaber back on the destruction of the Jedi Temple. But nevertheless, that is going to do it for this video. I think those skins that I've mentioned should be in the game in the coming months. My personal preferences to be releasing first would be the Bespin, Pilot, and the Crate skin. I think they would be my most important ones. I think they should be prioritizing. If we get any of these, it'll be great, but we will just have to wait and see until we get any confirmation of any of them happening. I think the most likely one would be Bespin, because it seems like it's the most plain and basic to create, but again, I could be wrong. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and the mods used in this video will be linked down below, so you can go check them out and download them and use them if you do have the PC version of Battlefront 2. Check out any of the two previous videos on screen if you did miss them, and subscribe if you are new around here. I shall see you all in my next Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. Goodbye.